Ford dealer.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome. It's officially time for NXT. Hope y'all all had a fantastic day. We got a long night, a lot of great action. Really looking forward to this NXT because it is truly a world's night. It's like a world collide tonight. Yes, we're over here pulling football cards per regular. To look at the local weather cam. Glad to see it was clear and sunny.
Forever.
Ice.
Together.
We are live in New York City on the heels of a sold-out Monday Night Raw. We're this time inside the historic theater at Madison Square Garden, where tonight championships will be defended, moments created, legacies defined, and in the end, who will have a clear path to stand and deliver WrestleMania weekend.
We're back in Madison Square Garden tonight.
One final roadblock. Welcome to NXT on the CW, presented by Progressive. What a night this is going to be. There is our NXT
Femi.
Femi. He defends his NXT championship tonight in New York City against the TNA X Division champion, Moose.
Yeah, this NXT should be awesome.
Here at ROADBLOCK.
Found the normal stream at last.
Vaquer looks to add to her championship resume. All she needs to do is to defeat the women's champion, Giulia. It is title versus title, the biggest NXT women's match in history.
What's up, Steve? What's up, Drew? I got we're starting with the Hardys. Here comes Fraxiom.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Like I said, this one should have been title for title as well, but never happens that way.
Does this duo understand the magnitude of this match? Absolutely.
For these, you're actually looking
They know
like
they're functioning on a whole different level as a
Vader,
tag team,
Autograph,
but
and
perhaps
Coach.
their biggest test yet comes now.
God, yeah, here we go.
And their opponent, they are the TNA
Delete, 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 delete.
and Seth, the Hardy Boys.
3 decades, Booker. How do they still have the same passion, innovation, and the willingness to take
3 consecutive decades. That's wild.
Day one, these guys came in. They have been shaking up the world, shocking the world. And here at MSG tonight, let's see if they can do it just one more time. And you know, the one thing about the Hardys, these guys pretty much created their own style here in professional wrestling. Like Shaq, they had to change.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome, my friend.
Graves, you've been a fan of the Hardys a long, long time. It's still surreal. Sitting here, Hardy Boys, championship, theater at Madison Square Garden.
I will never get tired of this energy, of this aura. The Hardys, Matt and Jeff, stomping once again on hallowed ground, and it couldn't feel more familiar. We are in for a tag team treat tonight.
And that's what it's about, the TNA World Tag Team Championships. The sheer excitement from how
this is awesome.
OTC Roman Reigns.
This is awesome.
Carrying over to ROADBLOCK.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is the first of 3 championships to be defended tonight. Again, this for the TNA World
Don King
Tag Team
Foot.
titles. Hardy's widely
That's
regarded as one
the,
of the greatest professional wrestling tag
yeah, that's
teams
the sketch
ever.
art.
But Booker, their legacies, I just want to throw this out there. It's both as individuals
TNA.
and as tag teams, it's both solidified each way.
No doubt, no doubt. Both of these
They're
guys,
good headlock.
Jeff and Matt, both world champions as well as former.
They are world champions, yep.
Solidified, no doubt. Truly,
Steve, you want Fraxiom to win?
Oh, a sharp elbow to the cheekbone of Axiom. And Graves, to put it bluntly,
Let's
the
go
greatest tag team in the
Hardys.
world right now versus the greatest tag team in the world of all time.
Here's the thing, Fraxiom need to believe their own hype. The wrestling world has been turned on its ear by the speed and the skill of the NXT Tag Team Champions. But they are up against...
That's vintage. Matt Hardy with that power bomb. What's up, Michael?
Legends, Matt and Jeff Hardy. Fraxiom cannot afford to be nervous, to be intimidated by being in the ring with someone they consider.
Oh, nice leg drop.
Innovation.
See that? All veteran tactics right here. Keep it real close to the body, keeping Axiom in their corner, isolating.
If they pass the torch, they lose the tag titles.
You, as one half of one of the greatest tag teams yourself, Harlem Heat, what mentality do the Hardys need to have battling a couple of young guns like Fraxiom today?
Getting Brother Nero champs.
Knows that it's youth versus age, and the thing is, the experience factor is definitely going to have to come into play, just like they're doing right now. Double up, one time. Here we go.
Line.
That's vintage. That's vintage.
He say it again.
1,
Cover
2.
Leg, and another near fall in this matchup. But we talk about the TNA World Tag Team Champions. There is a
Devon
man who's
Evans.
fighting for a championship tonight. He's got other things on his mind, like hurting his opponent. Ethan Page, New York City street fight still to come. Hardy's, though, familiar with the world's most famous arena, beat the Dudley Boys here. First ever tables match. Bubba, of course, Booker, one of the legends on LFG with you.
You know, I give Bubba a lot of
Baggers
credit.
made.
I mean, the guys won a lot of tag team championships.
There we go.
This part of the team.
Fast pace to Fraxiom.
Team perhaps of all time, next to Harlem Heat.
Kick to the midsection. There's the knee. There's the drop kick.
We've been talking about.
You know, I'm talking about from back in that time. I'm talking about eras, man.
I figured out how you want to get your stuff. Look out! Wiping out the Hardys.
And again, Fraxiom hears the
Comes
noise.
Fraxiom.
Tonight is their chance to remove all doubt as to who the current greatest active tag team in the world is.
Who's the underdog? Who's the underdog here? That's the question.
Not taking their foot.
Woo! Damn. They're flying around.
City is fired up, and this is for the TNA World Tag Team titles.
Wait a minute. It ain't over. It ain't over.
God.
Look who is in control. Look who is standing tall. It's the NXT Tag Team Champions. Are we moments away
Check it out. Check out the balance.
from
I'm talking about
Fraxiom
with the
becoming
greatest.
the TNA World Tag Team Champions?
Yes.
Damn. All right, so they're giving us the picture-in-picture actions here, so we can keep you up to date on what is going on throughout the night. Hope everyone had a fantastic Tuesday. We did get that. It was kind of like a prediction, I guess, video out for tonight. It kind of was later in the day than what we thought it would be, but we did get that out. I want the Hardys to win. I'm a huge Hardys fan. Always have been. So for them to win tonight, that would be great. Of course, like y'all said, if they pass the torch, that is okay as well. But Nathan Frazier is still in complete control of the match at the current moment. Matt is trying to get out of the ring to get a tag to Jeff. Trying to get the hot tag. It just is not working. Pulling him all the way back over to Axiom. who now has climbed the top rope double axe handle to the arm of Matt Hardy. Now, of course, they did hit that, I guess that moonsault. It was, I don't know, they hit several back-to-back moves on the Hardys there. Goodness, trying to get everything situated. Do apologize. Another quick tag here. Frazier's back legal. Step up in Zaguri. Half and half German suplex. Double super kicks. One to Jeff as well. Bow. Shooting star. 1, 2. Kick out by Matt Hardy. What's up? Long Beach. How you doing tonight, Long Beach? They went for back-to-back pins on Matt Hardy. Nothing has been accomplished as of yet. Matt Hardy has not given up. As of today as well, Matt Hardy no longer goes by Matt Hardy. Not Matt Hardy, damn. Seth Rollins no longer goes by Seth Rollins. Holy crap, I wish I could get that out correctly. He doesn't go by Seth freaking Rollins no more as of today. It is Seth Rollins. Not sure what the change was, but they have dropped freaking out of his name.
The champions, the Hardys, yes. Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, defending against the NXT
Livin.
Living. Fight here tonight about who's the greatest tag team in the world and the greatest tag team of all time. But Graves, during the break, I mean, this match was flying.
The action remained fast and furious. Running shooting star press from Nathan Frazier nearly disposed of Matt Hardy. But Matt Hardy will not die.
Here comes Jeff.
In comes Jeff. In comes Axiom. And there we see
Jordynne Grace getting ready.
Later on tonight also here at Roadblock. But for the challengers, they're winners of 12 straight. They've been on such a
it is on the CW network in the United States. I don't know where it might be at if you're in international viewing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, armbar.
Looking for that armbar submission.
1,
shifting
2.
shoulders down, having to relinquish the hold to kick out.
Great wherewithal by Jeff Hardy, able to turn it into a pinning combination. Now hoisting up Axiom and driving him down face first. Could that do it?
1,
Retain.
2.
And Frazier breaking up the count.
What do you guys think about the pressure the Hardys have to be feeling? How are they going to walk back into the TNA locker room having lost the tag team titles here in NXT?
What would you say?
Oh, they won't. They won't.
It's a reality
Why are you
question.
going to put that out there like that?
Frazier's gonna fly. Matt caught him. Side effect on the outside.
I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
Of Matt Hardy right there just floored Nathan Frazier and dropped a boom on it. Beautiful.
Thank you, Luke. I didn't know that.
Great question, though. And I'll ask you now, Graves. Can you imagine if the Hardys have to go back to TNA and the locker room knows that an NXT team is wearing TNA gold?
Well, listen, Matt and Jeff have experienced disappointment in
Up
their
next
careers,
is
but at this
Jordynne
point,
Grace
they're
and
leaders in
Roxanne.
TNA. They're locker room leaders. But look at Axiom.
Another submission, but wait a minute. Inadvertently, I think.
That's all right.
Jeff into Matt tag was made, and I don't even know if Frazier's moved, but there's
Boom.
the plot twist by the Hardys.
The damn
Matt
plot
down into the
twist.
cover.
1,
Center ring,
2.
look at the leg, and another.
RWE Wrestling. You would have to check your local provider.
We're about to go there, man. We're about to go there. He just took off the shirt. What are we going to see? Are we going to see it?
Another tag was made.
Yeah. About to set up a swan. Done. Delete.
Not gonna like it.
Twist of fate.
Twist of
No.
fate countered.
Oh.
Such a rare miscommunication.
Oh boy,
between the
this ain't
Hardys.
good.
Well, we talk about that communication. It's been working for Fraxiom. And this could be the moment. Our guys, are we about
Oh my
to
God, a
witness
Spanish fly
history?
to Jeff
Maybe about to
Hardy.
witness the end of Jeff
Oh
Hardy,
sweet
that's for sure.
Lord.
What is Axiom cooking?
Oh.
And you know what?
positioning.
That
Great
Phoenix
positioning.
splash.
Yep.
Gets
Woo!
him. There it is. Got all of it. Coming
One,
for history.
two.
Man breaks up the count. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my gosh.
People are crazy right now.
Can you blame him? Look at the Phoenix splash by Nathan Frazier, right on the money. But Matt Hardy able to bulldoze Axiom into the pile at the last possible second.
Fraxiom are NXT Tag Team Specialists. They are excitement personified. But right now they're in there with Matt and Jeff, the Hardys, and they are holding their own. Bodies are just spilling everywhere, but look at who's the man standing.
You cannot question the
It's
heart
Jeff Hardy who's pulled himself up.
of the Hardys. These guys are
elbow.
all the way to the end to try to pull this thing up. Oh,
Whisper in the wind.
got all of
Ah,
it.
Two. Back
there we go.
up.
Give him a twist of fate.
Twist of fate.
Damn, what a twist of fate.
Cover.
One,
To retain.
two.
Unbelievable.
And if that didn't take the wind out of Jeff Hardy's sails, I don't know what will. That can be disheartening. You land your best shot mid-ring, and Frazier still survives.
I agree with you 100% right there because that was it.
Who is the best tag team in the world? The TNA World Tag Team titles on the line. Frazier.
Good step up. There we go.
And Frazier come back over to his corner, and I don't know if he went for a tag, and now Axiom realizing it. They had that communication, or they called it out.
Oh.
Kick. Axiom is legal.
Frazier from the top.
No.
Where's Jeff? Jeff might not realize it though, but Axiom is the legal man. Able to
Ball out of the way.
Jeff popping back to his feet. Axiom.
Twist of
caught.
fate. No,
Twist of fate
backslide.
countered. Backslide.
One,
Down for the
two.
titles, and another near
Oh,
fall.
good Lord.
Oh,
There's a knee.
big knee just rocking Jeff. Tag. Frazier.
I'm going to tell you right now, Fraxiom is banking on the Hardys running out of gas here tonight. I can feel it in my bones. Could this be it?
Looking for
Oh!
looking for the high-low.
Oh,
Counter.
God.
Axiom.
Delete, delete, delete. Twist of fate.
Twist of fate. But remember, it's
Axiom.
Frazier who is legal.
Is Frazier legal? When did he tag in? I missed it.
New York City.
Swanton! 1, 2, 3.
The Hardys retain the gold. Here are your winners and still
What a damn good match by both teams. What a great match.
World Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boyz.
What a way to set the tone tonight at Roadblock. Here we see a miscommunication by Fraxiom. Axiom connects with Frazier, which opened the door for Old Faithful. Jeff Hardy, Swanton Bomb, and still.
Hardys.
And to be fair, we're all winners tonight, but it's Matt and Jeff who are still the TNA World Tag Team Champions.
In New York City, watching the main event between Giulia and Stephanie. Because baby Jada Parker got next. You know what I'm saying? Or not?
Mickey
Yes, ma'am.
James.
I tell my team every week on LFG, you can either sit around and wait for an opportunity, or you can go out and make your own. Well, if there's anything that I know about you from watching you for this past year, is Miss Parker don't play.
At all.
And she certainly don't wait.
On nobody.
No, she
That's
goes
true.
out and she takes.
Like-
and she takes. And
Yep.
makes zero apologies for it. Am I right?
Learn from you.
And in my opinion, you belong at the top with Stephanie, with Giulia.
Yeah.
You and I both know that opinions only take you so far, and it is stand and deliver season.
I like to hear
It
that.
is, yeah.
Exactly right.
You want to make your claim? You want to take a shot at the top of the mountain, at the top of this division, the best women's division.
I do.
You better go get it.
You damn right. And real recognizes real. You know what, Miss Hardcore Country? You got me locked in.
Okay, babe.
Appreciate you.
Well, we are indeed on the road to WrestleMania weekend.
We do not have premium for that. I don't know. The East Coast gets it at 8 o'clock.
From Laredo, Texas,
there are some states that don't get it till the next day.
Well, the prodigy is here, taking center stage inside the historic theater of
The
Madison
Hardys.
Square Garden. This matchup is presented by Progressive. It's Perez and Grace next, live on NXT ROADBLOCK.
On the biggest weekend of the year,
Welcome to Wrestle.
What's up, First Instinct? Hope you're having a fantastic evening, my friend.
deliver.
CP30, that's
In 3 years, they could be the main event at WrestleMania.
WWE Stand and Deliver, Saturday, April 19th.
so. See, that's what's wild about Stand and Deliver for NXT. It is the same day as night 1 of WrestleMania, but it is in the day. So for wrestling fans, we watch Stand and Deliver. If you're an NXT fan, you watch it from 1 o'clock, and you watch it till about it's like 5, not 3. I think it's like 3 hours, maybe. So to like 4. And then you follow that up with something to eat, quick drink, and you got WrestleMania night 1 right after. Got my strawberry watermelon sparkling water. Hey, water's not bad for you. But of course, I do hope everyone has had a fantastic Tuesday. What did y'all think about last night's Monday Night Raw ending? I know we've gotten our reactions out there to it, but what is y'all's thoughts on it? How did y'all feel about how we closed out Monday Night Raw? Now, I know Matt Tastic's reaction. If you was here with us at the end of Raw, he came in and was absolutely wild, ecstatic for how that ended. Got my ticket from MLW. Nice. Battle Riot on April 5th. Only $10. Wow. Where is that at, Long Beach? Is that out there on the West Coast for y'all? Also, if you got any Marvel fans out there, the new episode of Daredevil does air tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so I will be catching up on that. First Instinct, we appreciate it, my friend. Changed on Mario? What? Oh, the ACC tournament's getting ready to start. Are they doing that here close to me? They are doing that this year here. Yo, there ain't no way I can go to the ACC tournament for $100 a ticket right now. That's really not bad. East LA, okay. Didn't know that's where they had those up. We are still planning on doing the Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling pay-per-view this Saturday and Sunday, 14th and 15th. Oh, no, yeah. This Saturday and Sunday? I don't know. Hold on. Maybe it's 15th and 16th.
He shouldn't have competed last week, but it's my fault he's not North American champion anymore.
Stax, what are you talking about?
We'll get it back. No! I let my temper get the best of me. You guys don't understand what T and I have been through.
Yeah, but I do. Stacks, you're the underboss. You should know better. Emotion is a sign of weakness.
Yeah, but the same thing could be said about the family right now. No respect, not feared. No one is looking at.
I get what you're saying, all right? I get the point, and I agree with you. Listen, we're at our best when we have a game plan. So this is what we're gonna do.
I'm already on it, Don. Next week,
here we go.
6-man tag match is gonna be Luca, me, and Riz versus Izzy, Brooks, and Nico.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Ava already approved.
Look at that. Consigliere's on it.
Okay. All right, well, where the hell do I figure out in all this, huh?
I just thought that, you know, since I dropped the ball, you know, cost you the match and the way your back is.
My back is fine, all right? And you didn't cost me the match. Well, okay, all right. You want to do this? Fine. I'll co-sign on it.
Thanks, T.
Okay. All right.
WWE 2K acknowledges Roman Reigns as your WWE 2K25 cover superstar. They have the legacy of one of WWE's most
So Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling is Friday and Saturday, not Sunday. So I'm glad to see what the card looks like.
With new match types, gameplay changes, and an entirely new gameplay experience called The Island. WWE 2K25 is available worldwide this Friday. But we're here on a Tuesday inside the historic theater at Madison Square Garden for ROADBLOCK.
Jordynne Grace.
From Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace. And Graves, she had to know, that being Jordynne Grace, with her arrival, plus the comments she made in Cincinnati, there'd be a target on her back.
Well, you're absolutely right. Here around NXT, Jordynne Grace is the shiny new toy. And in this business, while the fans get excited about that, the locker room
Oh, night two, we'll most definitely watch
the
it.
bigger the target on your back.
NXT on the CW is presented by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
And Booker, you would know better than either of us. I'd have to imagine Roxanne believes she's defending her turf tonight.
Excited. Any way you look at it, this is a #1 contenders match. And we all know who's the best, the Prodigy, the best in the world.
Well,
He said the Prodigy.
Because I want to ask you, will the Prodigy regret attacking physically and verbally the Juggernaut?
I don't think so. Sometimes you got to do things a little bit out of the box, and right now, Roxanne Perez is proven to be the best here in NXT. And right now, like I say, this is a #1 contenders match.
Big spine buster. Damn, right?
Big spine buster, and Jordynne Grace are now unleashing cover and a kick out, and she's remembering that attack from Roxanne Perez. These two, of course, both met in Las Vegas, Battleground last summer. Both want to be in championship consideration. Bam!
I'll tell you something, I like everything about Jordynne Grace. They say about a Juggernaut, once they get momentum, it's hard to stop them. That's what Roxanne Perez is going to have to be thinking about in this matchup.
It is loud in there for both of
Get
them.
herself disqualified as high as emotions are running.
When I bring up championship consideration, of course, they want to do that when we return WrestleMania weekend tickets for Stand and Deliver on sale now. But Grace got caught.
Oh, God.
Taking out that vertical base. Smart strategy, Book.
Just one step ahead. Like I say, Roxanne Perez, we talk about this all the time. Hard work is easy work. When you're in the gym training, you ain't got to get ready. You stay ready.
Pushed her knee directly into the steel steps.
Knee looked at after it was stomped.
Oh, what a night we have.
There's
There
Moose.
is the TNA X Division champion, Moose. Will he walk out tonight with NXT gold around his waist? But the referee right now up to 7. I believe he's on 8. Jordynne Grace now just able to crawl back
Count
in
at
the ring
8.
and break the count.
Jordan's patella was crushed between Roxanne's boot and the steel ring stairs. And look at Perez go.
Take another look.
Crushed.
Smart by Roxanne Perez. She don't care if she wins by count out. By any means necessary. That's the growth of Roxanne
Oh, what an
Perez.
uppercut.
Book, you got to imagine that no matter who wins, both are going to be locked in
Well,
to that
sideways and legs to it. There you go.
You got to understand.
One.
Kick out.
I mean, Stephanie Vaquer came here. Giulia came here for one reason, and that is to compete with one person, Roxanne Perez, to conquer one person, Roxanne Perez. And I must say, Giulia did a hell of a job.
Well, now look at Roxanne Perez. She knows there's a bullseye on the
Got
body
her
of
in
Jordynne
a
Grace. And if you
knee
cut out
submission.
Grace's lower
Oh,
body, that really
dang.
doesn't take away some of her power.
It could completely negate the power possessed by Jordynne Grace. And it's a smart strategy by Roxanne, working both knees right now.
So you don't want to let Jordynne Grace get a lot of momentum in it. because that could be the detriment. That could be the one thing that.
Roll up one.
Shoulders out.
Submission.
And look at this submission. Center of the ring, nowhere for Perez to go. Perez, though, trying
All right,
to
she's
get
got
back
it locked
somehow,
in.
trying to shift some weight and
Smart.
grabbed
Went
onto
to that
the
knee.
again. The left knee and is squeezing. It's not necessarily a knee bar, but whatever it is, it's effective.
Tremendous awareness by Perez, realizing she was in trouble.
Man.
And the quickest way out was to attack the already damaged knees of Jordynne Grace, and Grace is struggling right now.
Talk about for everybody here tonight, it's about clearing out a roadblock for your path to WrestleMania weekend.
Whoa.
Big slam out of
Oh,
the
they
corner.
almost like a
And now looking
powerbomb
for a little
slam.
Grace under pressure, but the knee.
Which knee? Both knees.
Well, it goes back to what you said, the strategy of working both legs and book a prodigy. You can't give her a sliver.
Roxanne Perez took total advantage of it right there. Like you said, you cannot open a
Yep.
window, leave a
Jordynne
door
Grace's
slightly
knee gave
open
out on
because
her when she tried doing
Roxanne will
the,
take advantage of
I
it.
guess, the springboard
I don't like the evil
moonsault.
intentions, I'm sure, are running through the mind right now. Perez and Jordynne Grace just fighting for her life at this juncture. But there comes Roxanne. And right across that metal bar. And there's barely any pad there. Obviously. The lower body breaks
Good
down Grace.
Lord.
Can Grace even bounce back in this matchup because Roxanne is in control?
I haven't seen this version of Roxanne in quite a while. Just absolutely controlling the match. Completely dominant of what everything's happening in the ring. And there she goes, still working on the knee. Oh, that's a good kick to the side by Jordynne Grace. Don't matter. Roxanne still got a hold of the knee. Kind of got her in like a knee bar situation there, hyperextending the knee. Yeah, Jordynne Grace may have no power left once this match is over. Hung her up on the top rope. There we go. Kicked out the knees yet again. Uppercut from Jordynne Grace knocks Roxanne off the top turnbuckle. 3 headbutts. 4. Here we go. And for that suplex didn't work. Kicked out the knees yet again. Did Jordynne Grace. Oh, Roxanne to Jordynne Grace. Count of 2.5. This is most definitely, you would think in this match, Roxanne would be more of the underdog. Not currently. Y'all give me just one moment. I will be right back with you. Figure 4, dead center of the ring. One, two. Good reversal here. Let's go Louisville Cardinals ACC. Are they in it this year? What's placement do they have right now? Absolutely destroying the left knee of Jordynne Grace this whole time. Springboard moonsault. I think Jordynne Grace got the knees up. But of course, that does more damage to Jordynne Grace than it did to Roxanne. for Hurricane Runner reversed. Knees from Jordynne Grace.
Jordynne Grace overpowering the Prodigy, but she's doing it at the detriment of herself. She has really had to fight from underneath, Graves.
Well, Jordynne Grace is sticking to what she knows, the power game, but here's where things really turned around. Roxanne Perez, before the commercial break, stomping again at the already damaged leg and knee of Grace. The Prodigy has been locked in all night.
Booker, it's been quite the year, and it's only March for Roxanne Perez. And what a victory this would be on the road to WrestleMania weekend.
History-making moments for Roxanne Perez, and this is a history-making night here in Madison Square Garden. Right now, taking on a clipped, winged Jordynne Grace. Can she finish? Oh, man!
Didn't have a lot on that body slam. I don't know if those legs gave out just a little bit, but still able to fight through. And one more. She got all that one, but you see her just going down to that left knee every time, Grace.
Well, listen, Jordynne Grace obviously fighting for a great deal of pain right now, but adrenaline can make you do amazing things.
And just getting clipped. Book, to steal one of your words, rolling
One,
through center of the ring,
two.
shoulders down.
Oh,
what a
Jordynne
kick
Grace.
out. And then a little bit
With a
of power.
Powerbomb. One,
Sit down,
two.
Still, man, not enough.
Good sit-down powerbomb.
Oh, what a night this is. Still to come, the NXT title will be on the line. Femi taking on Moose, our second of 3 championship matches. $20,142 on hand last night for Raw, and that same electric energy being felt right now here in the theater of Madison Square Garden.
Jordynne Grace once again attempting a muscle buster, and Perez put the brakes on. And the second.
Cross body roll through.
Right through, but does she have enough of those legs?
I don't think so. Not with that bad knee. Can she? No, she can't. Like I said, she's compromised right now, Vic. Jordynne Grace is compromised.
No, not yet.
There's nothing compromising about that. To her feet, rising from the ashes, hoisting up the Prodigy. Over power.
Perez got her feet underneath her just enough to mitigate the impact.
Oh, that's a super kick.
Impact felt in that moment, and right back down, chopping Grace.
You've got to be impressed with the Prodigy tonight. Whoa! That's gonna do it.
And look at the Prodigy right now. Roxanne Perez not wasting any time. She wants this victory. She wants to put down Jordynne Grace here in New York City.
Ball splash. One,
cover.
Two.
Grace able to kick
Jordynne
out.
Grace still won't give up.
Trying to lock in a crossface, and there it is, a submission. And there's no
Good crossface, dead center of the ring.
In Grace's body, and look at
Got her like a fish hook.
I mean, the body has to be
My gosh.
in pain right now, Book.
Jordynne Grace right now.
Crucifix roll up.
Shoulders down.
Wait a minute.
Nice counter by Grace. Roxanne obviously having to relinquish the hold, but just got
Went for
caught, got hoisted,
a single leg.
able to go right back down in the combination offense again by
Pop
Roxanne
rock.
Perez.
Just one step, maybe 2 steps ahead of Jordynne Grace here
Can't
tonight.
get the
One,
box, but got
two.
the back slide and a near fall.
Absolute control.
Oh, big back fist by Grace.
What a match between
Death
these
Valley
two.
Driver.
And you talked about adrenaline earlier. It's certainly making Grace go into beast mode.
There it is. 1, 2, 3.
Statement victory.
My gosh.
Grace.
Here is your winner, Jordynne Grace.
All 3 of us covered our eyes as beast mode was activated.
Take a look at this. Perez wanted the pop rock.
Roxanne Perez won this whole match, in my opinion.
But Jordynne Grace, the juggernaut, superhuman strength and tenacity for the world to see. Boom! Beast mode. Good night, Roxanne.
What a night it has been here in New York City for ROADBLOCK.
Yes, Kevin, we do. We mainly are on YouTube, though,
This
my
Memorial
friend.
Day weekend weekend, WWE is taking over the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida, with 4 consecutive events beginning Saturday, May 24th. With
Long Beach, didn't they have the titles over there?
Raw and NXT 3- and 4-day combo tickets go on sale Friday, with pre-sale available on Wednesday. Get your tickets available via Ticketmaster.com. Get ready,
Oh my
guys,
God, is that next?
Titan versus Titan. There is Moose. Can he become the new NXT champion, or can the ruler, can the destroyer continue to clear his path, clear his roadblock to WrestleMania weekend in Law?
Oh, there's the Undertaker.
Been watching you for a while now. And I gotta tell you, I'm impressed.
Okay.
I don't need to tell you how important this match is tonight. But what I will tell you is to go out there and defend your yard.
Oh, yeah.
Get yourself.
Okay, Liz, that would be the biggest confidence boost, in my opinion, if that was what I got told as I was walking out to the ring to defend my NXT title. SmackDown at 6 a.m. on Friday, so we have a spoiler or people making videos spoiling. So yes, SmackDown is overseas as well this year. The next 3 weeks, just like Monday Night Raw is. And so how that works here at the Kraken Wrestling, we will have it set up to where no spoilers are allowed inside the chat. If there are, of course, we make sure we handle that as needed, because as wrestling fans and the community as wrestling fans, we try to keep it spoiler free as possible. That way we can all enjoy the show as it happens. The Undertaker said that to Oba Femi. Told him to go defend his yard. Are you ready for Evolve on Tubi Network for tomorrow night? Yes, I'll watch it after the fact. Of course, we do AEW prior to, if we're gonna catch back up on that stuff. George, my friend, you have missed the Hardys defend the TNA titles where they did win. You missed Roxanne Perez versus Jordynne Grace in a Roxanne Perez absolute standout match where Jordynne Grace somehow still won the match. Long Beach says, I'm spoiling everything. This match right here is Titan versus Titan. The ruler of NXT goes up against the ruler of TNA. What's crazy is we really got 3 more matches left in an hour and 15-minute show. So will be interesting how long each match lasts from here on out. Or if something happens throughout and an extra match is added, which normally happens somehow. Boss, I appreciate the follow, my friend. I did enjoy VR video games on IGN Showcase, and it was good. Louisiana is the 2nd seed in the ACC tournament. Yeah, March Madness is coming up here in about 7 days. We watch March Madness. It's not something that I stream because March Madness is one of those that it's an all day thing. Now, when it comes down to the Final Four, we might check it out. Depends on where it falls in the week. But we will keep up with it. Heck, we may even do a bracket. We always do a bracket, even if it's just here with the family. So we may get our own bracket made, posted on the community page. So, of course, if you want to keep up with our bracket, and we may see if we can do a community bracket where we all vote on who to put where. We may set that up the start of March Madness and see how good the community does. Like Las Vegas is getting a NASCAR race starting at 4 p.m. this coming Saturday. I don't know anyone in NASCAR. I don't keep up with it, but hey, there was advertisement for it.
Aggressive.
I beat you at Vengeance Day, but it looks like I gotta beat it into you and into them that I'm the guy. And it's gotta be definitive. Me and you, Trick. Let's do this in NXT Underground.
I'll see your punk ass at the Underground.
Eddie Thorpe think the Underground's his match. That.
We don't fear nothing that exists.
I'm the cage animal getting let loose in the Underground.
Your time has come, this is it.
It's time for me to get back to where I belong. And that's on top.
We don't fear nothing that exists. We don't fear nothing that exists.
This fire been burning in me all year. And next week he gonna feel it when I knock his ass out cold.
We don't fear nothing that exists.
I really wish it would, I wish it was actually an actual knockout though. Boos. 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 Boos.
There is a man
Boos.
who is the TNA X Division champion. There is a man who has backed up everything he has said on his brand, which is TNA, and there's no doubt that he is the face of that franchise. But tonight, he, that being Moose, has to take the title from the ruler. He has to beat our champion over Femi. And if he can, we're looking at the new NXT champion. Travis Scott in WWE had an exclusive apparel drop with the Travis brand. Cactus Jack features the final boss, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, John Cena, and Travis himself. Get your Cactus Jack in WWE apparel now at WWEshop.com.
DeAndre Hopkins is officially now a Raven. Holy shit. Oh. Oh.
Let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rowan.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Championship! Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 270 pounds, representing the system. He is the TNA X Division Champion, Moose! And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the NXT Champion, Oba!
Femi.
Graves, I've gotten your thought about this in the past, so I want to come to Booker. When we think of all the former NXT champions, the Seth Rollins, the Owens, the Zayn's, the Big E's, the Balors, the Drew McIntyres, they're all impressive. But how impressive to you is Oba Femi, and how is
I wish this one would be commercial free all the way through.
Super heavyweight Oba Femi. We're talking about a generational talent. He's a guy that could work in the 70s, the 80s, 90s, here in 2025 and beyond. That's what Oba Femi brings to the table.
It's a big match for Oba.
Sold out and on their feet.
Oh, yes, man.
I'm telling you, everyone that said this match was not something people talked about.
The Undertaker added a little fuel to Femi's fire.
This is most definitely a match people wanted to see for a while.
I don't know how it couldn't when you've got arguably the greatest superstar of all time telling you to go defend your yard. Oba understands the assignment tonight, but Moose is ready for war. Both of these athletes understand the magnitude of this situation, and it could truly change the landscape of our entire industry.
I mean, you can say that again, and these two have gotten in each other's
Go ahead,
face.
Oba. Woo! God, what a job.
On TNA, but when I bring up all those former NXT champions, they're all impressive, but no one has ever done what Oba has accomplished. Think about this, in less than 30 matches into his career, and I mean his career, not on the independents. In his career, he became the man. He won the NXT title.
Yeah, it's about to get busy, man.
And this brings up a good point, Booker. What makes Moose special?
Whoa! And Moose is a guy that has been wanting a chance, an opportunity for this like this for about 5 years now. Now he has that chance here in Madison Square Garden. The thing is, can he beat Oba Femi? Can he make history? Oh, baby!
There's that shot.
Like a frying pan straight to the heart.
You think Moose at 6'6", 6'7", 300+ pounds ever been dropped with one swat?
Oh,
good pump kick. Damn.
Answer right back.
You talk about,
shut down my point.
You talk about what that talk did for Oba Femi. What do you think that talk did for this man right here, Moose? I'm sure it put him in a state of mind where he got to take care of business himself.
Oh my God! Picked him up with ease.
What a matchup! Who's walking out a sold-out theater of Madison Square Garden champion?
All right, they're all giving us picture-in-picture during this match. So, we will be able to keep you updated on what's going on throughout the match. Oba's gotten Moose back into the ring here. Got him in a ground and pound here. Moose, you got to keep the hands up. My gosh, those are strong rights. I don't care who wins this match. I need to go back and watch it when I get out of work. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, overall, this match is going to be fantastic. Either way, whoever wins. But it is most definitely going to be worth going back and watching just to see how it played out. I do believe the system will have a decent play in this match, though. I don't think they're going to cost anybody the match, but I think they are going to have a role in getting an outcome Moose is still down. Oba went for a quick pin. Did not go anywhere. Elbows from Moose repeatedly to the head. Headbutt. There we go. Somebody has to take the belt. You're exactly right. Moose has gotten back in control of the game here. Going for a quick pin. Count of 2. Those headbutts really got the Oba. In here. Ain't no way we're setting Moose is setting Oba up for a power bomb this quick. Oh boy, he is. Didn't get him. Got about halfway up. Oba reversed it. Got him in a fireman's carry. Elbows from Moose. Good drop kick. Takes down Oba. Going for another pin. 1, 2. Count of 2. Oba kicked out. Sounds like the way the everyone's reacting, because of course there is no audio at the moment, but the crowd was chanting Moose and then a little bit of Oba as well. Like I said, this match is back and forth. Not just competitors, but for the fans as well and who they want to win. Good submission, kind of like a headlock there by Moose. Dead center of the ring. Oba's not giving up currently. Oba looks like he's starting to power back. It is completely sold out in there tonight.
And this sold-out crowd here in the theater at Madison Square Garden has been on the edge of their seat since the beginning of the night. They've kept the energy up, and they have been in for a star-studded night. And they right now are witnessing a clash for the NXT Championship. NXT title, by the way, has never been successfully defended at ROADBLOCK. And for Moose, he can become the 5th man to hold the NXT title.
Oh, he's going to throw him. Oh!
The TNA title, joining Robert Roode and Drew McIntyre, who are on that list. But Oba Femi right now doesn't want to go
Stephanie
back
has
the
not fought
like we
yet.
talked about with the Hardys, we talked about with Fraxiom, with the NXT title not around his waist.
Oba Femi launching
Powerbomb.
Moose up into the air.
Ball from Grace.
Wow. Oba's not looking to head back to the locker room with his head hanging low.
But wait a minute. Oba just realizing
the fall from Grace powerbomb.
Carried out of the ring.
Hey, listen, if anything, that was a blessing in disguise for Moose.
Unbelievable. And now both superstars spilling right out here. The referee trying his best, but
throwing him into the step down on Oba. Damn.
There goes Femi. Wow. The ruler is down.
Look at the official. I mean, take another look at what just happened here. Graves, a big move a moment ago, and then you see still to come in our main event, title versus title, winner take all.
Moose now sending Oba Femi back inside the ring. Moose understands that that's the only way to become NXT champion, with champion's advantage in effect.
There's an uppercut.
Right in, and this might be the difference maker in the matchup.
Oh, there's an uppercut from Oba.
Following Oba Femi. They're both following.
Oh, there's a damn, what a pump kick.
What is it going to take to keep the other man down?
Check it out. I can see him. He's getting ready. Beautiful.
Oh! Oh, Oba caught him.
Wow. What a knockout.
1, 2.
Square. Wow.
Oh, my God.
That was it. Moose, though, able to kick out. This matchup continues, but look at Oba Femi realizing it. Just dropping.
1, 2. Oba Femi versus Moose.
I know we want to be homers here, but you can't take anything.
No, it's just for the NXT title.
But how about Oba Femi with the uppercut and then driving Moose down? The ruler looking to go Moose hunting tonight in New York City, but credit to the challenger, the TNA X Division champion, who is representing his brand.
Holy shit, John Cena chants are currently happening.
Think about this, guys. For years, TNA has viewed themselves as challengers to WWE.
Yeah, so far.
David to WWE's Goliath. Well, tonight, their David is a Goliath.
Oh.
I'll tell you right now, this is Oba Femi's toughest assignment to date. I'm going to tell you right now, Moose, I'm going to tell you, he's trained, he's thought about this for a long, long time. This could be his night.
It's something we haven't talked about. A win tonight for Moose, a TNA wrestler, could headline, stand and deliver WrestleMania Saturday in Las Vegas.
Here we go.
That's a lot of meat getting ready to fly from
A big suplex, avalanche suplex.
There's no way.
Oh, God. He carried through with it. Come on. Reverse by Oba.
How in the hell? What a freaking match.
Talking about a motivated Moose here tonight.
Oh, this has been a fantastic match.
The entire theater just shook, but it's not only because of what we're witnessing in the ring. Grave, you felt the energy from the sold-out arena here at the theater of Madison Square Garden.
This building has been rumbling all night. And you can't help but agree.
This is for the NXT title still to come. You see title for title. That's in our main event.
Another
We got a
right.
street fight
Another right.
in moments, but this has been a slug fest. And I don't know who it actually favors, but Femi able to turn things around.
Let's be honest. Get to the street fight. These two may fight all night, and I think everyone would be okay with it.
Clothesline. Pump kick.
Pump kick connects. I don't know. How the hell is Oba standing?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Inside out.
You gotta be kidding me.
And now he could be one more fall from grace. Powerbomb away.
We ain't seen the spear yet.
Moose not gonna like what he sees when he turns around. Up, countered. Moose.
Powerbomb.
Oh my God. Powerbomb in his own right.
1, 2. My God, Moose just
Femi.
powerbombed
We're a
over.
half second away from seeing a TNA wrestler holding an NXT championship.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen somebody able to match Oba Femi power for power, strength for strength, because we always talk about that incredible strength of Oba Femi, but tonight he's got a match on his hands, man.
Moose got a little overconfident only for a moment.
And Oba now.
Is Oba going to throw him out of the ring?
No.
He just pressed slam.
Oh, my God.
6'6", 300-pound man over and out.
The ruler's
He
not
just
human.
threw him out of the ring, pressed him over his head, and threw him out of the ring. The holy shit chants are being bleeped out.
This match is
And I don't
over,
even
guys.
think he knows what to say.
No way Oba Femi. Wait a minute. Oba
Femi doesn't want to win this match this
All he
way.
had to do was just stay right there.
Oba Femi
7.
as the referee's at 7.
8.
Referee's at
9. Come on, Moose.
Can he break it in?
Damn, get in the ring.
Able to break the count.
Oh, dog,
And that's
then
gotta be
8.
exactly what Oba's thinking right now.
smart,
When we
though.
talked about two titans clashing, two titans are now rising.
Here we go, just absolutely throwing hands.
To be the NXT champion. Whoa!
Both behemoths
This ends in a
filling it
no
outside.
contest.
And this time, Oba again eats the post, and it's his time out.
Oh! Oba went through a table.
Someone stop this thing.
My God. Someone's got to win. Honestly, I would like this in at Stand and Deliver. Set him up for the spear, Moose. Spear.
That's it.
Cover.
1, 2.
No, Oba Femi able to kick out.
Moose was a fraction of a second away from turning this business upside down.
You're talking
Draw
about headlines.
something.
They would have been made all around the world.
Did Moose make a mistake, guys? He could have won on the count out. That was a mistake.
Oba, I believe you mean, Booker. Yes, I think Oba should have taken the
Booker's
fall.
excited right now.
No, I'm talking about that big
He can't
shot
win the
that
title
Oba
that
took
way.
outside.
He wouldn't have been able to win the championship on a count out.
You're right
back in. Oh, no, no,
Fall from Grace powerbomb.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. My God, what a match.
Picks up a monumental win for Oba Femi.
Here's your winner and still
Boom.
the
Boom.
NXT champion,
Boom.
Oba Femi.
That was a hell of a match.
What a championship match. Go back to the closing moment.
What a battle between two heavyweight gladiators, two of the best in the business.
I wouldn't mind that one again. At Stand and Deliver.
Told him to do. Tonight, Oba defended his yard.
Who, if anyone, can stop Oba Femi?
A few weeks ago, we did things Sol's way, and since she has a championship match against Chelsea Green next week, we're gonna do things my way and hopefully bring out some of that aggression. Really, nothing? Are we matching pants? We are.
Got her in the anger room. Axe throwing. Here we go. Let's see how she does. Bullseye. A shoey.
Ava, you cannot just keep avoiding me. Where is my rematch for the North American Championship, huh? Fallon, I want it. No, better yet, I deserve it.
Hello, Ricky.
Everybody's so angry around here.
You know, I think Rich had the right idea last week. You don't belong here. We'll talk about this later.
I don't get how you do it.
I don't get it either.
But I want to say that's the second time somebody said that I don't belong here. And if Ridge Holland's trying to start some type of trend, I want to go ahead and nip that in the bud right now. So, to me, the only way to do that is to physically prove a point to Ridge.
So you want a match?
Yes.
How about next week? Work for you? You and Rich?
Yes, I can.
What's up, All Ego?
NXT doesn't like outsiders. Like you, Saints. I thought everybody knew that.
So I'm telling you what, that's wild coming from All Ego.
It's funny coming from him, because Ethan Page is the original NXT outsider.
As well. They are singing his song.
New York City Street Fight! Introducing first from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, All Ego, Ethan Page!
No rules, and that's just right for these two. It's a New York City street fight live next.
Now, of course, in my NXT roadblock kind of like rundown video that we had today, I said that All Ego Ethan Page could get some help in this match. How is that gonna happen? I don't know. It would be interesting though if he does. Like I said, you know, everyone wants to see Josh Alexander. It would be nice if Josh Alexander come in and helped. The setup for tonight does look odd though. Can I get a vote? The vote is at the top of the page there. Terrell. It's wild. I don't know if y'all realized it, but in the last 2 days, we've seen all 3 members of the Shield use the curb stomp, some form or fashion. Very interesting. I just seen it pointed out as well. Ethan can turn. I'm assuming you're not a fan of All Ego, Ethan Page. The Punk Roman Rollins has to be for the title shot winner, otherwise it's meaningless. I could see that being the stipulation. I could. There has to be some type of stipulation for that match. Because if not, then it's kind of pointless. Other than it's just a random feud that is boiled up because Seth don't like Punk. Punk don't like Seth. Seth don't like Roman. Roman don't like Seth or Punk. And Punk don't like Roman. That fearfully, that would be good booking. But that's if we have Cena take the title off Cody at WrestleMania. And it also means Roman wouldn't take the loss at WrestleMania in 2 consecutive years. What's the chances of that happening?
We are live in New York City, sold out tonight for NXT. Raw was sold out last night as well. And Sam Roberts and Megan Morant dive into everything from Monday Night Raw and WWE on Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube and all audio platforms, wherever you get your podcast. This week, special guest, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Don't miss it. It's out now and every Tuesday.
Well, Bleacher Report says 2K25 has raised the proverbial bar even higher. Game Rant calls WWE 2K25 the best WWE 2K game since the franchise made its return. And from USA Today, WWE 2K25, a beautiful spectacle and the best WWE game yet. WWE 2K25 will reshape the future of the franchise with new match types, gameplay changes, and an entirely new gameplay experience called The Island. WWE 2K25 available worldwide this Friday.
No one going to be playing games in this New York City street fight.
See.
Carolina weighing in 180 pounds, Javon
Stand and deliver is presented by Xfinity. Stay connected to more of the WWE action you love with Wi-Fi built.
Let's see if Javon can get this win.
Oh, Javon Evans would love to
boot off the rip.
Coming out of the gate fast, coming out of the gates furious, and we all know this is not going to be pretty. It is at a different level of animosity between these two. Both want to win, but also both want to hurt the other.
Quite simply, somebody might end up spending the night on Rikers Island by the time this thing's through. These two cannot stand one another.
Little Rikers Island.
New York City street fight, the young OG right now, letting it all hang out. Here we
go, flying.
Oh, man.
Into the front row.
Propelled into the front row.
Again, this can go anywhere. We had a steel cage match last night on Raw. Theater at Madison Square Garden, seeing a street fight tonight. Of course, it hosted the Lions Den match back in SummerSlam 1998. That fight was contained. Booker, this one, as we just saw, can go anywhere.
I love it, man.
It'll go into the crowd.
It's taking a beat by the young OG.
Still to come, main event, winner take all, Giulia. Against her final preparation.
Giulia does not look like there's any issues. And what right hands from Javon.
Since this match was made official last week.
Oh, here comes the weapons. Yeah, give us a kendo stick. Never mind, give us a chair.
Goes to bed thinking about this moment. Crushing all ego once and for all.
That certainly would have been legal. And this all stems from Javon Evans trying to really help Paige. Paige calls it a pep talk. But it was Javon Evans trying to help a fellow member of the locker room.
I don't know what the hell Javon Evans was thinking right now. Right
he
now, he needs to be thinking about survival, because Ethan Page, he's not going to wait. He's not going to anticipate. He's going to go out there. He's going to try to take out this young man, the young OG.
Right now, Javon Evans is experiencing what it means to mix it up with a man from the mean streets of Hamilton, Ontario.
Hit the tables.
I will say this, that I will agree with Graves, what Graves told me earlier. It's not the same bright-eyed and happy 20-year-old Javon Evans anymore.
No, this kid, he's got...
Oh, what a chair shot.
And the one thing right now, Ethan Page is Javon Evans' op. He got to go out there, not knock him out, but he needs to take out this man, Ethan Page, tonight.
Well, Page has made it his mission to steal everyone's smile. He made
Javon Evans good chair shot. Go ahead, Javon, give him another one.
That.
Yeah, damn, what a chair shot.
His family said to him all the pain he's been through since December in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it, this young man. He's willing to fight. He's willing to fight for his right, and I love it.
And you heard Evans last week say he's looking at this all in a different light. It was an uncharacteristic attitude of Javon Evans, who right now trying to plant, and look at Paige. Paige looking around, and Paige is sadistic enough. He's got to have the advantage under this sort of stipulation.
You would think, and we've seen All Ego use the strategy to great effect during his time in NXT, using his opponent's emotions against them. Javon Evans seems to have control tonight. Javon seems to be focused.
Head first into the chair.
Face first went Paige.
Bouncy!
That's one way to use a chair.
Dude.
And a near fall.
Man, he's going for that cover a little early. I thought he wanted to put a little bit more pain on Ethan Page before he went for that cover there.
You know, for Javon Evans, he talked in this theater's hosted WWE Hall of Famer Mike Tyson fights. Tyson, of course, will be at WWE World Sunday, April 20th. But it was Evans who said he's looking for a Tyson knockout to break the jaw of Ethan Page.
Tables.
He might be looking to break the man's back.
What was that match that took place for the first time here in MSG, these hallowed grounds, Vic? Earlier in the night, you were talking the Hardys, the Dudleys.
The tables match
from the young OG.
100% right, and he's been a lifelong fan, and even he said that he's got to look at this in a different light. He can't come in smiling all the time. He knows he's got to get gritty, he's got to get gnarly, he's got to get nasty.
What's up,
that is what has brought him to this mindset here tonight, to this street fight.
That's the main event. It is after this match.
You got to step on some necks to make it to the top of this game.
Page with a counter.
Nope.
Shoulders down, pinfall submission. Only way to win this matchup in the center of the ring. Without that,
Superman punch.
Hear someone say, "I quit." Big chop. Page answering back, got caught.
That was a super kick.
The jaw, Dream Street, rubbery legs. Page has it all, and
both had it.
Same thought for the moment.
Both gonna swing chairs.
Dueling steel chairs.
Nasty landing spine first across that bench.
2.
3 in Page. able to kick out.
What Javon Evans is going to have to do in this matchup, he cannot think about it. He just needs to pull the trigger because trust me,
Michael, I think there should be.
Gets you in that crosshair, he's going to take you out.
But Book, wouldn't you agree that that's what Ethan Page wants Javon to do, to get reckless, to make a mistake?
I agree 100%. He's a young man, and one thing about it, you got to be able to keep your composure. You got to stay focused in a matchup like this.
Both men coming out here ready for this fight here tonight at Roadblock. What an atmosphere!
Oh my God, he's making a chair table.
8 hours in New York City.
What are we doing, Javon?
Garden, but Javon Evans, you don't think?
Oh, I think. The question is, can Evans pull it off?
Put himself in a real bad position.
Oh!
Really bad position.
Into the top.
Oh, good Lord. Those chairs ain't in a good position for this. Oh! God, maybe they were.
Earlier, he's going to take advantage of it, and he's going to
1, 2.
Evans still able
This is
to
the street fight.
Nothing short of impressive.
Oh, here comes the table. Oh!
Through the table.
That's it for the young man.
Into the cover.
1,
for the
2.
And Evans again able to kick out. Who's going to win? Who's going to survive this street fight here at Roadblock?
Yeah.
That's it.
I am too. She's fantastic, but if she loses, I hope she goes to the main roster right away, like she should have in the first place. Are you talking about Giulia? Had meatloaf and cabbage and salmon patties. Hey, that's a wild combination, Kenneth. Is it possible to watch this live on CW streaming services? I don't know. Here on the East Coast of the United States, we get the CW at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time always. So I don't know how it works on the streaming app. That is a good question, though. Does anyone here with us tonight know the answer to that question? John Brooks, the ladies NXT's better than Triple H does the main roster. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I have seen that Shayna supposedly, her and Jade got into it in a match, which, I mean, there's going to be some real life tension. That's how it is, I think, almost in anything. But choose love, I don't know 100%, but you are more than welcome to hang out with us and join the Kraken community where you can listen along. And for some reason, they did not give us picture-in-picture this time. I don't like it because this is a big match for Javon Evans. I don't know. Jade's back though, so I'm hoping Jade is going to make a big impact moving forwards. I really do. And I think she will, honestly. We're still waiting on the final commercial breaks to end. If there is any updates for anyone that's able to see it, of course, well, they're welcome to let us know. Here we go, we're back.
We've seen both these men push their bodies to the limits. This is a street fight. Anything goes.
Clothesline from Javon Evans.
Big apple.
Beautiful move. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a street fight. I'm going to tell you, for Javon Evans, if he don't win this street fight, it's going to be hard for that young brother to go back to the hood, so he better step on the gas.
Oh, what a right.
Punch to the jaw. The punch to the jaw. And again, it was Ethan Page who promised to break the jaw of Javon
Ego's
Evans.
edge.
Looking for that Ego's edge. Not letting to the cover.
1,
Ethan
2.
Excuse me, it is not it yet.
And that's got to be frustrating for all Ego as we take another look at the big air from the young OG. Javon right on the mark with a clothesline, but then flashbacks to Vengeance Day. Picked out of midair with a right to the jaw.
No, Corey.
Another man. I don't live his life. You understand?
Woo, what a smack.
That was hot.
You say that again. The steel and Fraxiom U-boat, there's a little Cholula green on that.
Oh, yeah.
And now this is breaking down. And it could be Evans.
Oh, yeah, Javon throwing haymakers.
Here tonight, he's going to break the jaw of Ethan Page.
Ooh, what a right.
But off the right, going right to the outside. And Javon is seeing.
Oh, God.
It's all legal.
You're right, it is.
Damn, there's another table?
Everything in this street fight is legal. There's no rules. Page with a chair.
There's that springboard spinning kick.
Bouncy, isn't he, Book?
Yeah, tonight right now. In Madison Square Garden, the Mecca. Can he pull it off? That's the question.
Oh, my God. What has he got to do?
Here we go.
Oh! What a cutter through the table.
Get the medics out here.
Javon, bro, is on another level. My God.
Javon Evans with a cutter from the apron through a table to the floor, and somehow these guys are still moving.
And look, there's no count out, there's no stoppage. The official here is letting these guys
was a good
fight
spot.
because this is a New York City street fight. And we talk about 2K25 earlier. Javon Evans does moves you can only create in the video games. He does them in real life.
Javon's got this one.
What do you look at the look in Javon's eyes. What the
whoa, yeah.
Get out of the way.
What
I
is
just
he?
saw into a man's soul.
Here comes
Oh,
Evans.
sweet Lord. God! Oh, my Lord.
Are these two willing to go to destroy themselves?
Until they're going to go until one of them can't go anymore. That's how bad these two detest one another. This is so deeply personal, they will stop at nothing. This isn't about a win.
Jeez.
These fans has been on their feet since the beginning of this matchup in the young OG.
Everyone is standing right now, sold out. Theater of Madison Square Garden. Middle of the road.
That's
Into
it.
the jaw, into the
1,
for the
2.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look, I don't like the guy, but even I gotta give Ethan Page some damn credit in this moment.
Someone needs to protect Ethan Page from himself at this juncture. This may be the last we see of All Ego at this rate.
What is now going through the mind of Javon Evans?
In a matter of moments, a steel chair.
What?
Go ahead.
Talk about the ultimate payback.
Go ahead.
This goes
Break
back to
his smile, Javon.
This was all brought on by Ethan Page himself.
Oh,
this is the real
hey.
side of Ethan Page. Vindictive as they come, sinister as they are. And now, whoa, got caught.
Oh, there's another cutter.
Grin. He didn't get it, but he's about to get something. Wait a minute.
Oh, boy. He's going to give him a cutter like that. Oh!
Cutter.
Oh!
Chair, crushing the jaw.
Please be over.
1, 2, 3. My God, what a show by Javon. God, Clips, I appreciate it.
Standing ovation for the future of the WWE. What a hell of a night it's been. What a hell of a fight that just was.
Guys, this is a high-risk business. We've come to know it, but rarely do superstars push themselves.
Good Lord, that damn corkscrew.
Limits and beyond. Both All Ego and Javon Evans threw everything they had at one another. And I'm going to say this, mercifully, Javon Evans connected with that springboard cutter to the chair to end this thing, hopefully once and for all. And God willing, both men will be able to walk tomorrow.
What a match. Oh, no. Here they come.
Corey Booker and Cease.
They're coming for Javon.
Javon, get the hell out of here. But Javon Evans certainly not 100%. They're like a pack of wolves. Here they come. Oh my God. It doesn't matter who you are. It's a melee in the ring.
Yep.
It's a beatdown.
Absolute chaos.
Damn.
And destruction.
They threw Javon like it was nothing. Can we get Jade and Monet back to normal lives they had? Bosa to the Bills? What? When did that one happen? Had to have just happened. Talking about old Joey Bosa. Or was it Nick Bosa? Which Bosa? My goodness. My sports page is not updated at the moment. Was that on ESPN, Michael? There it is, Joey Bosa. Wow. To the Bills. DeMarcus Robinson to the 49ers. D-Hop to the Ravens. Nick Westbrook to the Dolphins. Jacoby Brissett to the Cardinals. This is just stuff I've missed today. Let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh. Something in my eye. That's good. D-Hop is just championship hunting? Yeah. Chiefs signed Kristen Fulton. Najee Harris last night. Daniel Jones earlier today. Texans got CJ Gardner-Johnson. Well. Fantasy football is going to be kind of wild. Fantasy football is always crazy, but all these other names moving around is just absolutely insane. Najee is a Charger, yep. Hopefully that gives him a second life now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, D-Hop was probably the best when he was fantasy baseball. I don't do fantasy baseball. I don't know enough about baseball. Honestly. I keep up with, some baseball come playoffs, but that's about it.
When I was at my lowest, you saw promise in me. And now, I'm ready to take on the world.
This group's mission: purge the weak, slaughter the feeble, and reshape this NXT society exactly how we envision it.
Out of the shadows, the culling was born.
The
United
culling,
by
okay.
survival, 4 hearts melt together as one, with a desire to reach the zenith of NXT.
Last week, we shook up the world.
A warning shot signifying the arrival of the culling.
So how does it feel to taste gold for the first time?
Exhilarating. But we're not finished yet.
Last week, I took their gold.
Next week, you 3 will take their heart.
Okay. The culling. Nice.
The Fountain Blue in Las Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41 and will host the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony on Friday, April 18th, 8 p.m. Pacific. The inductions of Lex Luger, Michelle McCool, and Triple H, among others, will be live from the Blue Live Theater. Tickets are on sale this Friday with a free sale available tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific via Ticketmaster.com. For the best seats, WWE fans can secure a Hall of Fame priority pass through On Location. Visit onlocationexp.com/WWE HOF to get yours now. Sarah Schreiber standing by.
Eddie Thorpe, after months of contention and controversy, you will settle your issues with Trick Williams next week in an NXT Underground match. Now, we've already seen that Trick started training, but
God almighty is loud.
So Trick Williams is motivated now, huh? Gonna knock me out next week. Trick Williams has no idea what he's getting into, Sarah. I'm the Underground King, the king of the Underground. And I've been in the ring with Trick Williams, and Trick does not like getting hit. So what do you think is gonna happen next week, huh? With no ropes, no rules. I know that Trick wants to hold that NXT title again, but Trick is going to choke just like the New York Knicks.
Oh, that's Trick now. God.
That's Trick Williams, and he's whooping that Trick. In a preview of watch out, Grace. They're right here beside us. I typically wouldn't protect you, but that's a different look in that man's eyes because they're getting ready to enter the Underground next week.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the Underground. Trick may settle this tonight.
Here we go.
Trick Williams with a fire.
Where's security at, my God?
Whoa! Coming absolutely unglued. Oh, it's going to be something next week.
Well, Eddie Thorpe considers himself the king of the Underground. Trick Williams looks to smash his throne next week. Oh, yeah.
Listen to him.
And next week we enter the Underground. Oh, what a night it's going to be. What a fight that's going to be.
How about this 6-person mixed tag team action? As Stacks,
Young Foo, we appreciate the roses, my friend.
the family versus the culling.
Well, not only that, Ricky Saints is going to be in action. He's tired of hearing he doesn't belong. Rich, he's had no issue saying that. These two are going to be one-on-one next week live right here on NXT.
And how about this supersized treat? The WWE Women's United States title is scheduled to be defended.
That's going to be a good match, too.
Chelsea Green
So,
goes one-on-one with the woman
Ruka.
who pinned her in tag action, Soul Ruka. That is, of course, unless Chelsea Green has an issue with the scheduling, which it appears that might be the case for the history maker. Time will tell, but I do agree. God bless America and Chelsea Green.
You might need to take your blood pressure medication next week. But guys, it is main event time here tonight.
There you go.
The biggest women's match in NXT history. There you see the NXT Women's Champion Giulia. There is the Women's North American Champion Stephanie Vaquer. One of these women is going to walk out with all the gold. It's live. It's next.
This match, the head, like, I guess the crown that Stephanie's wearing looks fantastic. The daggone mask that Giulia has on looks fantastic. I'm hoping they give this a 15-minute straight through rundown. Because I think this match, in my opinion, truly deserves 15 minutes of straight through action. If there's any more updates. Looks like they are filming the final episode of LFG tonight as well. So, of course, I watch that on Sundays. So I really like that. I can't wait to see who wins. I think Team Taker has a good opportunity in that. There's one dude on Team Booker T. Can't remember his name. He's the one that's with Maxine Dupree. Those two are who I think's winning. Go, let's get this match underway. Got about 18 minutes. It's about 3 minutes for a good entrance and match introduction by Micro. Stephanie is fantastic. Steve, I do agree. Stephanie deserves to be on the main roster, in my opinion. I thought they were coming back from commercial. Both of them. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is another one of those someone has to win. Unless it ends in a no contest, or disqualification. I mean, I don't think Jada Parker's going to get involved, but I can see Fallon Henley, her group, getting involved in this. She comes, Stephanie Vaquer.
Title versus title. Champion versus champion. Graves, It's got to be difficult to pick a winner in this winner-take-all main event.
We are truly on the precipice of history. There will only be one by the end of the night. Winner take all. Stephanie Vaquer has taken the WWE Universe by storm since arriving. The same can be said for her counterpart, Giulia, the reigning NXT Women's Champion. These two have met only one time in singles action in their past. In the famed
Cora Jade is okay. Yes.
How apropos we run it back in the United States hallowed ground of MSG.
And entering is the beautiful madness. It's safe to say, Graves, both these women know you gotta put your friendship aside.
This is purely about supremacy, the best of the best. Testing yourself, testing your opponent, all for the good of women's wrestling.
And that's something you've always preached, putting your feelings aside when championship gold is on the line.
Oh, it's not a friend type biz. It's all about going out there and thinking about #1 in this match right here, the magnitude. One will walk out double champion. That right there is something that is very, very special and unique in this business.
Main event time, and let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Is a champion versus champion title for title match. Introducing first, from San Fernando, Chile. She is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Stephanie Vaquer. And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, she is the NXT Women's Champion,
Who is the best?
Oh my gosh, whoever doesn't win, I think goes to the main roster.
The #1 woman in NXT. This is the biggest women's match in NXT
Title for
history.
title.
It's our main event at ROADBLOCK.
Both of these women have extremely bright futures in WWE someday. No
Yo,
doubt,
shaking hands. Here we go.
WWE Women's Champion. But right now, tonight is about putting a period at the end of a chapter.
Here we go.
In a story that may continue for years.
Sold out theater of Madison Square Garden has seen its history. Think of WrestleMania 1 in here in New York, Madison Square Garden. Hall of Famer Wendy Richter won the title that night. How the women's division has evolved. So much history has brought us to this moment.
We're seeing in the opening moments of this contest how much respect these two athletes have for one another.
A lot of sportsmanship they started out with, but is it going to end up that way in the end? That's the question.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented.
I really don't know who to cheer for. Damn, what a right on Giulia.
Someone like Triple H, who said this match determines the future of the WWE Women's Division.
Exactly what I'm saying. I mean, it's like a loser lead town that somebody's going to walk away double champion, and that right there makes the stakes pretty high.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Looking for a driver of some sort. Countered again. These two know each other so well. Looking for that SVB. Looking for the SVB. Counter, though, by Giulia, and we got ourselves an early stalemate. And, Book, you talked about being double champion. Let's not forget you were the final WCW and United States champion. You know what it takes.
That is true as well.
About winning that championship is one thing. Defending both championships, that's totally another deal right there. Who's gonna be the one?
I forgot he was.
Well, Giulia said last week there can be only one victor in this matchup. Looking for the counter, another counter off the rope again. Wow. Nice
good roll up. 1, 2.
Down in an air fall.
Incredible. Crafty.
Both women.
And I believe she went into a submission of some sort, but it was Vaquer who overpowered Giulia, center of the ring. And another reversal.
It is
again, these
back
two are
and
best
forth.
friends. They know each other,
100%.
they've trained with each other. And I mean, it's a strong bond.
They're best friends as far as anybody can be in this business. At the end of the day, this is an individual business. Yes, they may travel together, they may train together, but at the end, it's all about being one of one.
I agree.
We talk about that too, Booker. I mean, they
Right.
help each other adapt to new surroundings.
Another good right.
It's got to be at least difficult to
Another good right.
It's got to be difficult, Dick, but I'm going to tell you right now, the journey these two took to get here in Madison Square Garden on this night for double championship opportunity.
A smack from Giulia.
This is Stephanie Vaquer,
Bounce
also her
Stephanie's head off
first
the top
attempt to win.
turnbuckle.
The NXT Women's Champion is the champion right now, feeling the energy. Going to the top.
Drop kick coming, maybe.
In the beautiful match.
There it was.
Big missile drop kick.
Big and on point.
Drop kick right there as well.
I'm gonna question this strategy by Giulia as we take another look at that thunderous dropkick. Giulia almost allowed Vaquer to get back to a vertical base. I understand respect, but Booker, I think you'd agree, this is about goal, not respect.
I agree with you, but Giulia wanted to land that big shot that perhaps could have ended this match.
Springboard cross body takes down
Who is
Giulia.
walking out with all the gold? Who is making history? It's title versus title.
We're giving us picture-in-picture here for the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. So far, the Kraken community has voted this match 75-25 in favor of Stephanie. Went for her version of the 619, missed. Giulia pulls it back to the outside, spins it around. Neck breaker onto the floor. Sweet Lord. From inside the ring to onto the floor, I know that one stung a little bit. Ref checked on Stephanie. He's starting to count now. I guess he started to count. Like Giulia broke the count, so count has restarted. Giulia rolls Stephanie back into the ring. Big boot breaking Stephanie's face. Ref gave her a count of 3 and Giulia broke it. Setting her up here for the running boot. Stephanie ate every bit of that boot. Pulls her out to the middle of the ring, going for a pin. 1, 2. Down to 2. For Giulia. Stephanie's fighting back with 3 rights. Giulia hit her with a round up right hand that knocked her directly to the mat. In my opinion, this match, it probably should end in favor of Giulia. I think Stephanie would be on the main roster, but yet again, people do disagree with that, and Stephanie should win so Giulia can go to the main roster. So we'll see. That's a good hair whip reversal. Here comes Stephanie missed. I don't know what she calls that, but she slams her head into the mat. I cannot remember the name of it. Oh, is Giulia going to give her own version of it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only gave her a count of 5 with it. Stephanie seems to be out of it at the moment. I think that neck breaker really bothered her.
We are back, sold out, New York City.
Title for title.
Title Graves, all the WrestleManias you've been ringside for. When was the last time you had this much feeling for a women's match, when it was so much animosity, everyone on the edge of their seats?
Well, the theater at MSG is the perfect venue for a matchup of this magnitude. Truly the most passionate fans in the world are here to witness history being made as we look again at how vicious Giulia has been, but great counter by Vaquer.
A little bit of eating the feet. Again, these two are part of Deadline and the Women's Iron Survivor. And Booker, we just got a small taste on that night. We're getting the whole buffet right now.
Yup. Oh, what a meteor.
All the way to the limit, trying to finish it. She's going to try to finish it right now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, wait a minute.
Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Are we going to go there? Are we going to go there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to Booker T, boy. He's losing it.
Why do you do that like you're dribbling a basketball for the Knicks while we're in the middle of that? I'll digress. We can talk about it later because Vaquer is looking for the cover, looking for the titles. And Giulia just got the right shoulder up.
Boy, the fans are going nuts for Booker T.
Universe rising to their feet. Sold out. Main event time. Biggest women's match in NXT history. And Vaquer to the tippy top. Giulia getting back to her feet.
Really, the big palm strike stopped the upward ascent of La Primera. And now Giulia, the beautiful madness, double underhook on the top rope. This could be the end.
Double underhook suplex. Oh, God.
Nasty landing.
Giulia, though, trying to cover, but so much has been taken out of both these women.
And Booker, you know how that feels when you land on your lower back, on your tailbone. Sometimes your legs just won't cooperate.
Exactly.
Giulia wasn't able to capitalize.
This landing right here was very, very gnarly. Both women took the brunt of it.
Oh, and I don't know if that replay, if you guys caught it, but it almost looked like the right shoulder of Vaquer took the blunt of the blow coming down. We'll see how that's going to play out through the rest of this matchup. Swing and a miss. Oh, that kick connected from the Dark Angel.
Right,
Giulia, though, beautiful madness. Oh, big side suplex.
Beautiful.
And instead of going for the cover,
What's up,
she knows
King?
she needs a little bit extra because this matchup has a lot on the line. The biggest one ever in the women's division, hoisting up Vaquer.
Spinning.
And driving her into the mat for the win.
1,
for
2.
the titles, and Vaquer able to kick out.
Tonight. Not going to be that easy. It's
Oh,
gonna be
not
that
yet.
easy. It's going down to the wire here, guys.
Both these women who are friends, teammates, shared in massive career milestones, are going to be part of each other's history forever.
Damn, Giulia, don't give up.
Another shot to the back of the neck from Giulia to Vaquer. Vaquer right now, if the ropes weren't there, Graves, I don't think she'd be standing.
I gotta agree with you, but here comes the beautiful madness.
Put on the brakes for a moment, turn right back around. Vaquer
There's
coming
a
in with a
forearm.
forearm. This is starting to break down.
Oh, is that
And who
dragon
is in
leg
favor?
screw?
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Dragon screw out the corner. Nasty, gnarly, and who's in control? It's the Women's North American Champion for the second time. Looking for that SVB. There it is.
SVB.
Cover
1,
and a
2.
count. And Giulia kicking out.
That's gotta be disheartening for Stephanie Vaquer.
Everyone from the start with the Hardys and Fraxiom to now have brought it, Booker. They have stepped up their game.
This match has been, the whole show has been fan-damn-tastic.
That little bit of time given could be it.
Up top, spinal.
Corkscrew. Oh my God. Wow. Got her in a triangle out of air.
Nice counter. She knew she
Reverse. Nope. Got her in the rings of Saturn.
She's looking for another championship title. And look at the joints. Look at the strain on the shoulder of the Women's North American Champion, Stephanie Vaquer, who's in a precarious spot.
Giulia may tear Vaquer's shoulders clean out of the socket right now.
You guys have said you got to do what you got to do to get the job done. And that's what Vaquer
Wow.
just did by the tip of her toe. Right back in, got counted, rolling through, shoulders down one more time, and another near fall.
Vaquer is absolutely sudden in the ring.
Arrivederci! The Arrivederci knee!
1, 2. It wasn't a solid knee. Was not a solid knee.
At this point in the matchup, both women have pretty much landed their best shots. You've got to show something different to the opposition. Here we go.
Was looking for that Northern Lights bomb. Vaquer rolled through. Super kick under the jaw.
Oh, there's another one.
Somehow, some way, Giulia's still standing, but she might not be standing for long. SVB.
There it is.
Got all of it.
She got to hit it with a third one.
Not once.
3 SVBs.
Third time.
That's it.
Vaquer.
1, 2, 3. Holy shit. They gave Stephanie both titles.
NXT Women's North American
Okay.
Champion and the new NXT Women's Champion,
Stephanie Vaquer.
We got 2 belts back here.
If I'm wrong here, but Vaquer, I believe, is the first woman since Becky Lynch to hold 2 singles championships.
This was an absolute war as expected. There you see Arrivederci. Giulia thought she had victory in her fingertips, but Stephanie Vaquer had other plans. For the 3rd time in the matchup, the SVB. Talk about adding insurance to your victory. Stephanie Vaquer did what she had to do, and her name will now live on in history.
Sold out. Theater at Madison Square Garden.
Confetti flying.
From WrestleMania to WrestleMania to WrestleMania. 3 have been held here. Royal Rumbles have been held here. But for NXT, the biggest women's match in our history just took place as we're on the road to WrestleMania weekend. We're on the road to Las Vegas and Stand and Deliver. And the NXT Women's Division now goes through one woman, the Dark Angel.
Okay. So no Jada Parker, no Fallon Henley, no interruptions, no chaos to end it. So, Giulia needs to go to the main roster. No questions about it. Giulia needs to be on the main roster by WrestleMania. I don't see it happening any other way. No, Giulia's not injured. That match, there's no way. From what I've seen, not injured. I think it's time she goes to the main roster. I think that's what that is. I really do. It was a great match, in my opinion. The whole damn show, all around, in my opinion, was just fan-fucking-tastic. For an NXT show, that was great. Would there have been more exciting things if someone would have interfered? Maybe. Would it have set some more stuff up? Maybe. But it really doesn't affect anything moving forwards. I don't think it does. I'm currently working on how would you rate the NXT Roadblock show tonight on my main page on the community side. So if you are a subscriber to the Kraken Wrestling or you are new here, make sure you come get your votes in. Make sure you got all the notifications turned on so you can stay up to date with us on everything new and wrestling related. Now, tomorrow, we will be here for AEW as always. We will also midday we'll be watching a little bit. Oh, we'll actually be doing the My Rise part of WWE 2K25. We're gonna get back into that. We'll be on the lookout for that. With that being said, hope everyone had a fantastic evening. Hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Of course, as always, if you see someone in public, you give them a smile, can change the day, can save the life. And until then, we're over and out.